Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ktalnews.com as well as your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Thursday morning forecast update. We're going to talk about today in just a moment, but wanted to look forward into Friday, specifically Friday night here. Confidence is really increasing that we are going to see some significant severe weather in the Arklatex, and this will be from about 5 p.m. Friday until about 2 or 3 in the morning on Saturday. The confidence is increasing that we are going to see some tornadoes, especially some strong tornadoes in this enhanced risk area. So that's the reason that the severe weather probabilities have been bumped up. So we're in that level 3 enhanced risk late tomorrow with that slight risk over into Arkansas as well as Louisiana. Damaging wind will be the main threat, but again, the confidence is increasing that we will likely see a few tornadoes as well, hence the reason for that bump up as far as the severe weather possibilities. We'll get to that in just a moment. For today, it is going to be a fairly warm day. The breeze will pick up, and that wind picking up ahead of this next storm system and kind of cranking up our humidity over the next 24 hours. Should be comfortable all morning. We are in the 50s and low 60s here, and not seeing as much fog out there to start the day, and that has a lot to do with the temperatures being slightly warmer to start the day, and highs later will be in the 80s. A lot of clouds here, though, north of I-30, so that will hold us in the 70s today in Idabel, but I think you'll find the temperatures today very similar to yesterday, but we're going to start feeling that humidity come back as well. See a few showers down along the coastline. It will be this rain that develops here in southeast Texas. A few of those showers can drift up and across the Arklatex today, which is why we do have a 20% chance of rain in today's forecast. But the troublemaker here, you can see this very potent upper level low, which is digging into the southwestern United States. Typically, you get the big lows that may take up half of the map here. Those are our rainmakers, but you get these very energetic small lows like this, and these are the ones that really kind of up the severe weather potential for us. And as that swings through late tomorrow and drives a cold front through the region, that will be, again, the reason that we do see that potential for some significant severe weather. So the storms will get going in the enhanced risk area probably by 5 or 6 p.m. tomorrow. In addition to the tornado and wind threat, could see some large hail. We're talking over 1-inch size hail, so anywhere from quarters to maybe golf ball size as well. And this system will move through quickly, so I think the rainfall totals will be low enough. We're going to see some decent rain, but I don't think we'll see the flooding type rains that we sometimes see with these fronts, and we'll get to that in just a second here. But Futurecast showing just a few spotty showers today. Otherwise, it is going to stay mostly cloudy for us, and will be dry for most of the day tomorrow. But here come those storms tomorrow afternoon. So these would be the storms here that are potential to bring those severe weather hazards. We're showing McCurtain, Red River, Franklin counties getting into that rain between about 6 and 8 p.m. The front will swing over to Texarkana, Atlanta, Jefferson, and Marshall sometime between 9 and 11 p.m. And keep in mind the timing may change just a bit, but I think you get the idea. This will mainly be a Friday night threat, and you can see the storms into Hope, Nevada County, down through Benton, Shreveport, and down towards center Texas. That would be around midnight as we transition into Saturday morning. And any severe weather would be on the leading edge of this line here, so the leading edge pushes out by about 2 or 3 in the morning. Our severe weather threat will come to an end, and the rain should be out of here by the time most of us wake up on Saturday. So we'll actually salvage pretty much the whole day Saturday. So if you're looking to do some things outside, we'll be just fine there. And I did want to show you this. This is the rotation potential. So essentially this map here shows the wind shear. You get that wind shear, and that is obviously an important ingredient for severe storms and storms that rotate. So we're looking at the shear here, and anytime you see these shear lines like that, it's indicating where that potential for tornadoes will be highest. So we do believe that'll be up into McCurtain County, northeast Texas, and maybe these counties here, Howard, Sevier, and Little River, north of Texarkana. But by the time we get to midnight, the line will probably transition to more of a wind threat. So again, as we go through the night, the tornado threat will somewhat wind down, and you can kind of see that as we play the map forward there. But again, that significant tornado potential. Usually rate the tornadoes EF0 to EF5. Typically in the Arklatex, we get EF0, EF1 tornadoes. This is the kind of day where we could see an EF2 or greater. So that's why we're just kind of sounding the alarms now. So best thing you can do tomorrow if you live in a mobile home, just make sure you have different plans somewhere else safe to be tomorrow night to ride those storms out. And if you're thinking about going out to dinner and a movie, just make sure it's early. You don't want to be out on the roadways when these storms hit as well. So just kind of button things down once we get into the late afternoon tomorrow. Could see an inch or two of rain, and rain will wrap up pretty quickly Saturday. Slightly cooler this weekend as we'll be in the 70s, and warm start to next week as well, as we should be back into the low 80s by next Monday.